Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Alison and I make videos on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle content. And sometimes I throw educational videos here and there. And today I'll be talking about how I got a job in digital marketing after graduating with bachelor's as an international student. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and of course turn on your notifications so that you'll get notified every time I upload new videos. Alrighty, first let's talk about my educational background. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in communication studies from San Jose State University, which is a total waste of money in my opinion, but I'll get to it later. If you guys want me to create a video on that, let me know in the comments. While I was still in school, I completed 2 internships. The first one was when I was in my junior year and I worked at the school's communication department as an original content director. So what I did was I oversaw a team of 20 students to produce content for social media and email distribution. And I worked there for 6 months with my CPT, which is a short term for curricular practical training. Afterward, I worked as a marketing and social media intern at an educational startup in Silicon Valley, and I worked there for 5 months with also CPT. And for this internship, I had more of a hands-on experience. I implemented social media strategies, assisted with designing and created social media campaigns, written, photo, and video content, and advertising materials. So yeah, that was a lot of work. And keep in mind that both of these internships that I did, they were both unpaid and they were both remote. Before I graduated, I was offered a full-time remote job at the educational startup company that I interned at, and I took it right away because finding a job after graduating as an international student, it's really hard. It's very challenging because mainly nobody really wants to sponsor you a work visa. It's really time consuming and also costs a lot of money for companies, so they try and avoid that. So without a doubt, I chose to work at that company and I stayed there for 6 more months as a marketing specialist. Since it was an education company, I had to deal with like students, classes, programs, and teachers, and sort of like promoting for them, and it's not really my cup of tea. I personally never really want to go in that direction, in that field. I just sort of didn't have a chance to really choose what I really want to do. Also, the company was kind of unstable. I knew that I deserved something better, so I just jumped ship without a backup plan. Yeah, it was very ballsy and my parents are not happy with it, but I am happy and that's what matters. I ended up landing another job in 2 months. Thank God, because job hunting is so time consuming, it's so stressful, and it's very brutal, especially since my funds were running low because I didn't have a backup plan. I was not doing like a part-time job or anything like that. I was just spending all my funds and I was getting really anxious. Yeah, but now I work at a non-profit organization in San Diego. I'm not going to say where, but it's one of the best attractions in San Diego and I'm so happy there. I got hired as a digital content specialist, so I handle all of your social media, email marketing, influencer marketing, and updating content on the website. It's kind of funny because I'm also like a small content creator slash influencer on the side as well. If you just graduated with a marketing or business or communications degree, I hope you can land your dream marketing job with the tips that I'm about to give you. Number 1, build your resume. Early on with internships and leadership roles, the more you have, the better it is. Number 2, have 2 to 4 recommendation letters ready from your mentors, your professors, your manager. Number 3, if you have a passionate hobby related to the job that you want, make sure you express that in your interviews. Although I didn't want my current bosses to discover that I have a YouTube channel, mainly because I just didn't want it to be awkward with, you know, oversharing my life with them. I don't want them to know what I do on the side, I guess, like how I like to live my life. Like, I don't know. I just didn't want it to be awkward. But regardless, I told them about it and how proud I was with my work. Although I only had like 1,000 subscribers at the time, I'm still so proud of what I did, what I accomplished, and just having you guys. But anyways, back to the point. Honestly, I think it's one of the reasons why they hired me. And number 4, another honesty. I didn't quite learn much in my communication classes back in college, except for how to do quantitative and qualitative research. It's disappointing, but that's just how it turned out for me. So I had to spend a lot of time studying about digital marketing myself. And one of the ways to do it is through LinkedIn Learning. Not only you can showcase your completed certificates on your LinkedIn profile, you can actually learn pretty good marketing courses there. And as for me, San Jose State, it's sort of like a perk. Like if you study there, you can learn there probably for the rest of your life. I don't know, because my current LinkedIn Learning is still active. So I assume that it's just like a perk for me for the rest of my life. Yeah, so definitely check that out if you haven't already. They have really cool classes there. And another way to learn about digital marketing is of course to read books. So I like to read books about marketing in my free time, since digital marketing is a career path that's always changing. There's always new trends and there's always something to learn about. So be willing to learn new techniques, be willing to learn new trends, and so on. Well, I hope this video is helpful to you in some way. If you're planning to become a digital marketer, it is so much fun. You will never get bored because there's just so many new ways to do things. It's very challenging, but yet you can express this creative side of you. And if you like learning new things every day and, you know, keep yourself excited, I think this might be the best career for you. So best of luck, and if you have any questions or thoughts, make sure you leave that in the comments. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.